Hello and welcome. My name is Ajax Post and this is another episode in the Transport Fever One Hub Let's Play Speed Build series. And yeah, I've been making my passenger trains a little bit longer, as you may recall in the last episode, so I need to move further down the station to catch them as they come in. And, oh dear, what line are you? You are that line. That's a very busy line and you're not going to take, well, you're going to take about half the waiting passengers, almost, which is jolly decent because I think actually stay on that. You're a very profitable, yes you are indeed. Oh, that makes me feel really good and warm inside. A $3.74 million profit last year. I'm feeling quite happy about that. Right, anyway, to today's plan, if there is one. You may recall in the last episode we set up a brand new passenger route. I elongated a few of the trains just to take advantage of the increase in passengers, and we set up a huge new passenger route out here to Rabbit and Mystery Valley. There you are, and I've called that Rabbit Valley Junction. It's just the name I gave it because, yeah, the first train hasn't actually arrived yet. I kind of cheated, I think, at the end of the last episode where I showed the train arriving. That wasn't actually part of the gameplay I played at that point on video. But yeah, the first train is yet to arrive, but there are already 4 people waiting to head off into the highlights of Olgeto Monument Valley. Gosh, it's a very long way down. Okay, now what have I got planned for today? As you can see, everything looks rather good. We are making a fair amount of money. We actually had $45.5 million income last year. And despite spending a lot of money, I only lost $2.5 million, which isn't too bad actually. So far, we're middle of the year, June, and we're 10 million up. And we've got 3 million in the bank. Okay, now a couple of things I want to set up today. One thing I want to do, which is kind of been on my mind for a little while, but I've noticed that Olgeto is moving out to this far side of the town. So this is our main hub station, obviously, and this was the second station we put in for the towns and cities over on that side of the map, just sort of annex. Sort of additional station, but people are obviously moving out there now, and what I'm thinking is it might be handy because we may need more incoming than we've got platforms here. One way of dealing with that, and it was raised in the comments I think on the previous, but on a previous video, that we could set up a big passenger hub like you do with cargo hubs here, where all the raw materials are delivered to one place and then additional services ship it out to the towns that demand those goods. If we could do the same thing for passengers, because some of these towns are quite a long way away from Olgeto. So it's difficult to know if passengers would actually travel that far. So one idea might be to put a passenger hub somewhere in here and have that serve as a central exchange point, transfer point if you will, for all the passengers from these far distant cities to travel on a single 1 or 2 lines into Olgeto Monument Valley down here, which is our one hub station. An alternative that I considered, which we might play with as well, is an airport. And the question is where to put it, and my thinking was to stick it here on this side of the town, because I think we're going to have more growth out here on this side of the valley. We've certainly got expensive properties out there already, haven't we? So we can see that. Yep, the bright greens, the bright blues and bright yellows. So everyone is sort of spending money and living in big expensive apartments and mansions and the like that side of town. Less so far this side. So what I'm thinking is we'll stick an airport somewhere in here, and I also want to add another cargo route for my hub. We've got just 2 at the moment, to Mitchell Butte out here and to Promise Rock here. I want to add another one in to Monument Valley here, which I've tinkered with off screen, sort of playing on to see how it would work, and it's a little bit awkward to put it in there, but we'll see how I cope. And something else I want to tackle, I was going to leave this a little bit later till I got much better, bigger, faster buses, is add intercity bus routes because they can be very profitable, because as we know, passengers will travel either for speed, they want to get there fast, so they don't mind paying a premium train price or indeed airplane price. But there are other passengers who like to get there for as cheap a deal as possible. And those people, and there are usually a lot of them, as you can see on these number of cars here, who will take buses. As long as they're that much cheaper than trains or aeroplanes, they'll travel by bus between cities, and that can be very profitable. So I'm going to put in a couple of intercity bus routes now, I think, just to add the extra income to my revenue stream. So that's what we got planned for today. So thank you again for staying with the series. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video while I find a way of plonking an airport down here without causing too much chaos and setting up my new cargo route. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video and the soundtrack attached to it, and I will see you in the next episode. But again, if you enjoy it, leave us a like. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, criticisms even, drop a comment in the box below. And of course, if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. And that way you'll know whenever I upload another one of these, or indeed any of my other Let's Play videos. But from me, Ajax Post, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and I'll see you again soon. Until then, bye-bye for now.